What's going on, guys? This is Jack, coach of the Wenatchee Wildfeds, bringing you our Week 6 battle versus Jenny. So I did not make a team builder video just because I kind of didn't have time this week. But she brings Galvantula, Excadrill, Manaphy, Mimikyu, Noivern, and Typhlosion. I am going to start off with my Rotom Heat here, just in case she wants to leave Galvantula, so I can go for the Overheat and then Defog right afterwards. So yeah, so I'm just going to go for the Overheat here to get her worried down to her Sash, and then I'm just going to go for the Defog as she probably Volt Switches out. Yeah, there we go. And we get rid of the webs. Typhlosion is interesting. So we are specially defensive. So let us bring up our damage calcs. Actually, shoot, I don't think I have it uploaded to. So, import. Let's see what our Rotom Heat. Which one are we? Hyphen or no hyphen? Blue negative no hyphen. Takes from Typhlosion. Choice specs, level 50, does a maximum 47%, so I think we can pretty safely Volt Switch out. She decides to stay in, or switch, don't make the double into Excadrill, which is fine. We do see the Mold Breaker, of course, so we are just going to Air Balloon means no Life Orb or Choice Band, which is super nice. So I think I want to go into our Celebi. She goes for the Earthquake, 28.6%. I assume it's max attack, but let's just be doubly sure. Earthquake, yeah, 25 to 29%, so that seems like a modestly high roll on Earthquake. I think I just want to go for the Psychic here. It'll break her Sash. Actually, I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. Psychic would have been nice, but oh well. So here we can just go into Rotom, I believe. We do not see an item yet. We obviously resist all of it. So we do see the Hurricane. I am going to now, let's see here. I don't think she wants to stay in. I think she wants to go into Excadrill. So it looks like she might be Specs into Hurricane. So I'm just going to Volt Switch. Yeah, so she does look like she is Specs. And that is really unfortunate, her getting the confusion and then hurting myself as well. But what is Specs? Actually, let's do that damage. Versus Rotom. Hurricane did 26.8%, so that does in fact look like it is Specs. Yeah, that is most definitely Specs Hurricane, Specs Noivern. So it is not Scarfed. And that means I can go out into Vaporeon maybe? My Vaporeon is physically defensive, and Hurricane, ooh, does 50, over at least 50%. How about to Lycanroc? Hurricane does a maximum 51, so I am going to go into Lycanroc as she goes into Excadrill. she could pretty easily go for Ironhead here. If she goes for the Earthquake, I'm just going to go for a Scald. Why isn't there any music going? There we go. Just barely. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. I am going to go for the Toxic. As she goes for the Tail Glow. Let's see here. What does Manaphy need to be at to go down to Stone Edge from Lycan Rock? Manaphy needs to be at 50%. So I can protect here. You see the Dazzling Gleam? I don't think Dazzling Gleam does much to me at all. Let's see. At +3. That actually does a lot, because Vaporeon is physically defensive and not special. And at the range we are at, it does have a decent chance to knock us out. So let's see here. Nothing is really sackable at this point. I think Celebi is the most sackable, because it gets outsped by... Typhlosion is probably Scarf since Noivern is Specs. It gets outsped by Galvantula. I can't do much to Mimikyu. Yeah, so I'm just going to go into Celebi. She gets a crit on the Surf, which is super unfortunate. I do not like that at all. What does Dodrio do to Manaphy? Corkscrew or Sewer Sky Strike does Oko. So I think that's what I go into. I go into Dodrio, and I just go for the Supersonic Sky Strike. She goes into... she does not. She might have gone into Excadrill there, which would have been somewhat unfortunate. But we get the kill with Dodrio. So no Manaphy sweep this week for her, which is really good. Because I did kind of hindsighted, and I did not plan super well for the Manaphy. So here we see the Excadrill. I think at this point, I just go for the Jump Kick. Do I want to sack? Actually, no, I don't think I have to. I can just go for the Quick Attack. Quick Attack might be able to kill. Might. That's a big might. It does, though. Dodrio gets 2 kills. And I am not allowing Mimikyu to set up a free Sword Stance here, so I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird, and now our Banded Scizor will be able to revenge. Actually, let's make doubly sure. Mimikyu, Sword Stance. Let's make extra sure that Scizor can kill it. Yeah, Bullet Punch does a minimum of 156%. So now we just go into Scizor and Bullet Punch. Yep, and bye-bye to Mimikyu. And now all she has is special attackers, all of which get pretty well walled by Rotom. So let's go into Rotom. That does look to be Scarf damage. I was considering clicking Pain Split there, but then I realized, oh, Galvantula's at 1 HP, so that would not be good. But let's just go into Lycan Rock. because we do outspeed Noivern, and I don't think Typhlosion can OHKO us unless it's Focus Blast. So now we just click Stone Edge, and we get the last kill on Typhlosion unless it's Focus Blast, but then we just go into Boreon or something. Yep. So GG Jenny, that is a 4-0 for us. I believe we needed a 5-0 in order to secure our second place back after our loss last week. So I believe with a 4-0 we are still in third place in our division. So that's rather unfortunate. And our match next week is against Jersey, which is going to be really difficult. But I'm feeling confident. And thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.